Omelets are a good breakfast food to make as long as you have a little bit more time in the morning as well as the ingredients to spare. And I would say that they're very delicious, and if you make them the way that I make them, you can go ahead and put a whole bunch of different nutrients into them and make it so it accounts for many food groups such as vegetables, dairy products to say the least, and some meats. So to make your omelet, I went ahead and divided it into 6 steps, such as preparing, crack-a-lackin', cranking up the heat, cooking the mixture, putting the toppings on, and then serving and enjoying, the best part. So to begin with prepping, go ahead and obtain a mixing bowl, stovetop spatula, fork, and a cooking pan. Next, you'll go ahead and get 3 unbroken eggs that have been stored properly, so in a refrigerator within appropriate temperatures. And then with step 3, you're going to go ahead and obtain some salt and pepper. And then with step 4, you go ahead and obtain the milk, cheese, ham, diced green peppers, and diced onions. These will be the toppings to put on the omelet after it's fully cooked. So, to start with the making phase, I named it crack-a-lackin', and with this you're going to go ahead and take those 3 unbroken eggs and go ahead and crack it into the mixing bowl, making sure not to get any of the eggshell bits into it. And then you go ahead and add a splash of your milk into it. That way it'll make the omelet a bit more fluffy and a bit more flavorful. And then you go ahead and mix it well with your fork until it's all one mixture. All the egg yolks have been unbroken. Well, they have been broken. And then you'll go ahead and get on with the next step. So with step 6, you go ahead and turn on the stove top and place the cooking pan onto it, and then allow the stove top to be heated up. And then one more thing that I would mention for you to do is go ahead and turn the heat up to around medium heats. That way it doesn't cook the omelet too fast, which would burn the bottom, and it wouldn't cook it too slow, which would just take too much time. And then you'll go ahead and just let the pan just heat up while you're getting everything ready. And then so with step 7, you go ahead and place the egg and milk mixture into the cooking pan, and then you go ahead and sprinkle the salt and pepper onto it. That way it adds to the flavor, makes it a lot more rich, and I personally enjoy doing this a lot more. Then you go ahead and let the egg sit onto it until the egg mixture becomes cooked and not liquid anymore. Then so with step 8, you'll go ahead and place the cheese right on top of the cooked egg, which will allow it to melt a little bit faster. And then on top of the cheese, you'll go ahead and put the onion, diced ham, diced green peppers onto it, and then you go ahead and flip the omelet on over itself, as you can see in this photo. And then with your spatula, you go ahead and do that, and then you go ahead and turn the heat off, and then just allow the omelet to sit there and let the cheese melt and the toppings to get warmed up. Because trust me, the last thing you want to do is serve an omelet to yourself and the toppings are cold and the cheese isn't melted. Then so after around 2 minutes, you'll go ahead and serve the omelet with your spatula into a plate, and you can go ahead and finally enjoy your omelet. So that is everything that I have to say about preparing yourself a good omelet for the morning. If you have any questions, go ahead and just leave it in the thread below the video.